getting dressed in the morning of late has been a struggle for me because I look in my wardrobe and, as Marie Kondo says, nothing sparks joy. I want to look at my clothing and just be wanting to wear everything and just be excited about wearing everything on hot rotation. I used to feel this way about my wardrobe, but no longer. And even though I did a declutter video about 2 weeks ago, I still look at my wardrobe and feel a little bit of anxiety. I feel like, what am I going to wear? Everything's just so packed in still. I still have way too much clothing. So even though I thought I was being ruthless in my last declutter, which was only 2 weeks ago, I can't believe that here I am again. This time I am going to be cutthroat. I want to get rid of half the clothing in my wardrobe so that when I go overseas in a few months and I'm shopping, I know that I have space to fit my beautiful new clothes in. I know what to look for. I know what's left in my wardrobe, what to buy to complement my existing wardrobe. But the problem is I really don't know what vibe I'm feeling at the moment. I don't know what my style is anymore. I'm just feeling a bit all over the place. I still love bohemian. I love classic pieces. I love androgynous pieces. I love a little bit of rough and tough pieces. It's all a mishmash of things. I have done a little bit of research on this Marie Kondo. I wanted to see what her whole philosophy was on decluttering your wardrobe or really any space in your home. She does make quite a few very good points. Let me share them with you. Okay, she asks 2 questions. Does it spark joy? And would I buy it again? If I was shopping my own stash, would I buy it again? So those are the 2 things I'm going to be asking myself as I work my way through my wardrobe again. If you are new to my channel, then one thing you should know about me is that I am a very savvy shopper. I think I have always been that way. However, I do have expensive taste. I love beautiful things, beautiful fabrics, well-made, gorgeous quality pieces. I also like to get them at a bargain price. So I always look at the sale sections when I'm shopping online, or go for the sale destination when I'm in a boutique or a sale rack. It always grabs me, and it is where I head straight away as soon as I start shopping. For instance, I see a $20 sale rack in the front of a store. I will be drawn to that $20 sale rack like a moth to a flame. I will look through it. I will convince myself, yes, that's great for this, and yes, that's great for that. It's only $20. What's $20? And I'll pick up maybe 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 pieces on that rack and buy them, and then end up getting over them just like that. Because they are $20 does not mean that it is a good buy. I don't want to buy things just because it's on the $20 rack. I have been looking for the perfect white t-shirt for the longest time. I remember seeing one, and it was, no word of a lie, close to $200, and I'm just not willing to spend $200 on a beautiful white t-shirt, no matter how gorgeous it is. In the meantime, I've been buying white tees, and I've ended up with maybe 4 or 5 that I don't really love as much as that original one I wasn't willing to spend the money on. But in actual fact, I think I've probably spent more than $200 on 5 white t-shirts and not really happy with any of them. So really, I should have invested in that t-shirt. It would have been my go-to. It would have been a classic, a staple that I would have forever and ever, because it was just so amazing and flattering, and the cut and the fabric and everything about it. So that's what I want to keep in mind moving forward when I shop. I also tend to hold on to things that are quite recent, which I bought on a whim, an impulse, because they were on sale, as I just mentioned, but I'm not really wearing them. So I hold on to them because I think, well, I spent that money, I need to hold on to it for a bit longer, I might wear it. But what I realize is the money's spent, it's gone, it's done with. Keeping it in your wardrobe is just a reminder of how wasteful you've been. It served a purpose at the time, and that's another thing she says. We shop for a certain purpose. So it may be something that you bought at the time, it brought you joy, it made you happy, you may have been having a really shitty day, and just buying something small, or maybe it was expensive, just made you happy for that moment, for that day. And that was its purpose, to make you feel good, to get you out of that little slump. It doesn't mean you have to hold on to it forever. because you no longer wear it. So no guilt anymore. There's no point in holding onto things just because you've spent money on it. Another thing that Marie Kondo mentions, and which is something I'm guilty of, is downgrading my clothes to loungewear. I do that all the time. I think, wow, this was a really good quality top or track pants. I'm not going to wear them out anymore, but I'll just downgrade them to wear around the house. I do think this is okay if you're downgrading clothes because you really love them and they spark you joy, but they're just really worn and weathered and don't look good to wear out anymore, then I think that's okay. I'm always cooking, I'm in the kitchen, I'm, at home doing stuff, cleaning, whatever it is. I don't want to stain new loungewear per se because, that's just wasteful. So I would rather downgrade my nice beautiful clothes to loungewear than go out and buy specific loungewear items and just get them stained and ruined. Another thing is holding on to things because of sentiment value. I think we're all guilty of doing this. We should attach the sentiment to the feeling, to the memory, not the object. The object doesn't have to stick around forever just because it holds a special memory. The memory exists in our mind, not in the object. I think it's okay to let go of things that have sentimental value. If you haven't worn it or it's not your style, then it's only taking up space. It has outlived its purpose. I'm pretty sure that's all the notes I made on decluttering from Marie Kondo. I'm very fascinated by her philosophy. I think I need to go out and get her book. I cannot believe I decluttered a couple of weeks ago and now I'm doing it again. If you guys want to check out that video, I will link it down below for you. I just went and made myself a black coffee. I think I'm going to need it to keep me powering through this. I don't want to get discouraged or stressed out or feel overwhelmed and just give up. I really want to try and get rid of half of my clothes. I also should mention that all my clothes are hanging. I don't have a chest of drawers. My room's just not big enough to accommodate that. Everything is hanging apart from some sweaters up here, some jeans and some sweatpants. I'm just going to get stuck into it. If I'm not sure about something, I am going to try it on, but I'm going to cut out the naked bits because I don't want to break the internet. I should be able to make a very clear-cut decision on everything in this wardrobe. No ifs and buts, just a yes or a no. Jackets, shirts, short sleeve tops, occasion tops, and then just my loungewear. It's definitely a lot more spacious, like you can do this before. There's a pile that I'm not sure of that I'm going to try on, and there's a pile that I'm definitely sure I'm getting rid of. This blouse is a vintage Lisa Ho. It was my mum's. I bought it for her very many years ago, more than 20 years ago. It no longer fits her, and when I was decluttering her wardrobe, I sort of thought maybe I could use it. I really love the collar of this shirt. I think it's very classic. I think I'm going to keep it. I don't have any black blouse in my wardrobe, so this is staying. I really love plaid shirts, I do, and I love the colour. The khaki is gorgeous. It is a medium. I'm not a medium, I'm a small, so that's one con. I just hate these tops that have got this tie detail down the bottom. If I want to do a tie, I don't think these bits of fabric are necessary. You can just leave a couple of buttons undone and do a tie like that if you like that look. Because of this detail, I just don't know if I'm going to keep it because I like to do a front tuck with my shirts and I can't do it because of that detail. I either have to tie it, which I don't like that look. I don't know what to do about it, so I think this one is gonna go. Maybe my mum will like it. This one is going. This linen shirt is another one I decluttered from my mum's wardrobe, so it's not in my size. Even though I do like oversized things, when it's made to fit, it doesn't really work. It doesn't fit me on the shoulders. I don't like this sort of cut around here. It sort of goes in and then out. I love the stripe and I love the tab sleeve and I love the linen. It's a very classic look. I think it has to go. I probably won't reach for it. And I do have other shirts in my wardrobe that I like more. Does it spark joy? No. Another shirt I decluttered from my mum's wardrobe. This one's a Ralph Lauren. It's in a little check print in this beautiful cobalt blue. And I've got to say, I love it. It is not as structured as the other one. The other one was by Sportscraft. I like that it's oversized, but it's boxy. It's not made to fit. So it works as an oversized. It still has the tab sleeve, which I love. I love it. I think it looks great with denim cutoffs. It's just a really classic piece. So this one I'm going to keep. It's a very good quality long sleeve tee, which I've held onto for layering purposes. But to be honest with you, I don't really layer with this at all. I think it needs to go. It's just a bit too form-fitting for my liking. I'm not really into this boat neck anymore. I think I'm just over it. It doesn't spark joy. Another striped top that I bought for the purpose of layering. It is in a thicker fabric, so it's quite warm. It's a basic crew neck striped top. I think I'm over it. I think it's got to go. No joy in this. This is one I got on a $20 rack. I love stripes. I have a bit of an obsession. I think I need to give it up with the stripes. It has a very long back, so the high-low hem. I just think I'm very over that high-low hem, especially in tops. Maybe for skirts, not so bad, or a dress, but with the tops, I think I'm over it, so this is going. Another striped tee. This one's by Mavi. It's really good quality and beautiful cotton. I think it may even be a cotton linen blend. Navy blue and white stripe. Something about this top I just don't like. I think it's the way it makes me feel. I feel it ages me. I think it's just still too dark for me. So although it's a classic piece and it's great and I could downgrade it to loungewear, I'm not going to. I'm going to get rid of it because it doesn't make me feel good. Therefore, it does not spark joy. This knit is by Free People. Although I do like it, I think I'm going to let it go because of the colour combo. I don't like black and navy together. It's just a thing of mine. I know that people are wearing it now, navy and black. They're saying, oh, it's not a fashion no-no. I don't like them together because it's got the black through it. It's just putting me off. If it was just the blue and the creams, I would have liked it much more. This is just too big on me. It's too, I don't know, droopy or something about it. I wanted to love it so much, and again, I got it because it was a bargain. It was on sale. I think I'm gonna let it go. Yep. I was so gonna get rid of this, but as soon as I put it on, I just feel so romantic and bohemian. I think it's a cute little top and great to wear when you're traveling because you get a little tan and no strap marks. I think I should hold on to it. It was on the $20 rack. That's why I bought it. I adore this color. It's like one of my favorite colors. I'm just not sure about this frilly bit. You know, I'm not really a frills girl. I'm not sure about this bow either. I'm not really a big like bow person right in front of my boobs, you know? I don't know, what do you think? I wish you could tell me. I'm not really sure about this one. I think I may hold on to it because I will want to take it with me overseas. I think it's just a cute top. I really do. Half of me wants to keep it, the other half thinks just get rid of it. So I think I'm just going to put it aside for now, see how I feel in a little while. This is another one I got on sale from Sports Girl, and I hardly ever shop in there. I'm not really a Sports Girl person at all, but I was in Byron Bay, I was shopping with my kid. They had a huge sale and they had like a further 50% off sale. So of course I went in and I found this and a few other tops which have been immediately downgraded to my loungewear. But this one I loved the colour. I don't know if I should wear it off the shoulder or just sitting on. I think it looks better just sitting there. And I'm not really sure what to do about this tie detail. I like it just hanging, but then this droops. And that's the thing about off the shoulder tops. They always get in the way. They keep falling off, or you have to keep adjusting them. They're not the most comfortable things to wear. I would much rather a strapless top, and that's what I'm going to be looking for moving forward. Just a few beautiful strapless tops. But then on the shoulder, I like it. I really do. I think just sitting on the shoulder like that, it's cute. I really love the colour. I'm keeping this one. I fell in love with this when I first saw it. I bought it from Maya. It was discounted, but it was still very expensive. I loved it because of this detail on the sleeve. The reason why I'm not sure about it is there's just really nothing happening in the front, and I just feel like it's a big block of khaki. I'm never really sure what to pair it with. I just really don't know how to style this piece. Sometimes I wear it as a jacket. I mean, it seems silly just to hold on to something because of a beautiful detail. I just don't think this really suits me, so I think this is gonna go because it doesn't really spark joy. I'm ready to resume again. I've just come back from lunch. I went and got some sushi with my mum. I went and got my large coffee, and I'm refueled and ready to tackle this big task that I have ahead of me. I have a large pile of clothing on my bed that I've decided to declutter. I think so far so good. There's only about 4 items that are going back in the wardrobe. I am now going to go through my sweaters and my pants and jeans, but before I do that, I'll show you what I've decided to keep. So I've decided to hold on to this Sports Girl peasant top. I'm also going to keep this little number. I'm going to hold on to this Lisa Ho blouse. I'm going to hold on to the Ralph Lauren shirt. And lastly, this little summer knit by Something Else is so cute. I love the colour, and I have nothing like this in my wardrobe. That's why I'm going to hold on to it, except I'm going to take it off the hanger and fold it with my other sweats. It is so airy now, my clothes can actually move. I feel like I'm going to get heaps more wear out of my wardrobe now. I'm going to be reaching for things and wearing them more often. So now I'll just go ahead and tackle my sweaters and my bottoms. Not too bad. These are all the sweaters I own. I'm going to put these back up, and I decluttered one pair of jeans. So I think at the end of the video I will show you everything that I've decided to part ways with. I'll put these back and then we'll get started on the other side of my wardrobe. So as I was putting away my sweaters up there, I noticed that there are probably a few bags I could get rid of, a lot of shoes as well. But I'm gonna tackle that another day because this video is gonna be way too long already. But I think this side of the wardrobe is looking much better. The clothes are more spaced out. I love how everything is looking. So yeah, good improvement. Let's tackle the other side. So this side of my wardrobe houses my resort wear, my dresses and tunics, my pants that I don't want folded, skirts, things of that nature. There are pieces in here that I've had for years, but that I have actually worn for years. They're just some timeless pieces that I swore I would never part with. I'm gonna be very cutthroat, and whatever doesn't spark me joy is out of here. This dress is one of those pieces. I've had this shift dress for about 9 years, possibly more. Gabriel was 3 when I bought this dress from Hawaii. It was quite expensive. It's by a brand called Wesk. It's a shift dress that I can layer, that looks great with a blazer, looks great with booties or trainers. I have worn this season after season after season. It remains a classic piece. It hasn't dated. The colors are neutrals. I just absolutely love this dress, worth every cent. And this should have made it onto my 10 best ever purchases. I forgot about this one. How could I have looked over this one? It is just amazing. If you want to check out that video, my 10 best ever purchases, I will link it down below. Another dress that I will never part with. This is 100% pure wool, is by the brand Marjay. Again, I have had this for so many years. It's a long sleeve wintry dress and it looks great with a coat thrown over and black boots. It's just a beautiful dress, something that I will have forever as well. This is a Free People dress also that I absolutely adore. I adore it, but it is too short for me. So what I've decided to do with some dresses that are too short for me, I'm going to wear them as tunics with jeans. It's just a look I'm really into at the moment. I don't feel comfortable wearing it anymore because it is quite short. I'm going to style it with jeans and get more out of it because it sparks so much joy. I have a definite 4 pieces that I am decluttering. However, there are a couple of items that I'm not sure of, so I'm going to try them on and get back to you. This is one dress that I'm undecided about. It's a dress by Goddess. I got it on sale in Hawaii. Color is beautiful. It has a beautiful deep V. Can you see the 2 splits on the side there? I think I'm going to hold on to it. And these are the pants I wasn't sure about keeping either. I got these from TK Maxx for $25. They are made in Italy, so they look like a track pant, but they're in a beautiful crepey fabric. They have a drawstring at the front, which I'm not really a fan of, but I like the white stripe detail on the side. I love the pockets. Hopefully the camera's in focus and you can see them a bit better, but I'm just not really sure about the fit of them on my legs. I'm not sure if they flatter my legs. So maybe with the loafers. The only thing that makes me question these pants is this drawstring at the front. It's quite long and big and distracting from the pants. I've only worn them once for a styling video. I have never worn them. They still have the tag inside. Even with white Converse, I think they will look really cute. Now with white Connies, I love it. I think this is so much better than the loafers. I mean, the loafers look cute too, but I just love the white Connies. So that seals the deal. I'm keeping these. To put my hat back on to hide this awful regrowth. Okay, so I'm going to put back the 2 items that I've decided to keep, and then I will go through all my scarves and hats. These are the scarves I've decided to keep. I think they're quite beautiful. I still love them. They still spark joy. So that's how it looks after decluttering. That's how it's going to stay. I'm very happy with what's on that side. It still looks very full. There is a lot of resort wear there that I don't wear on a daily basis. It's really for traveling, and I will tackle my shoes and bags at a later date. All good so far. Now let me show you what I've decluttered. So this is it. This is the pile that's going. This is everything I've decided to let go of. This is everything that no longer sparks joy. Bad decisions or not, it's all going. This is an old witchery scarf. I also got it in this coral color. This scarf is red and white. I've never worn it except for styling purposes. A cheap and nasty one. I just don't like the feeling of it. Now all these hats, all these Baker Boy hats are going because I have worn them to death. I'm sure people are sick to death of seeing me in them. Most of them were from Kmart. This is a Free People denim skirt that I almost got rid of in my last declutter. I love this dress. I really do. It's a great little shift dress with hidden pockets, but it's gone very yellow at the armholes. These pants or jeans, whatever you'd like to call them, by Nude Lucy are very high-waisted, which I like, but they're very fitted and not very well cut. They are a bit sheer also. I did do a video on how to style your white jeans or pants. I will also link that down below. These black page denim jeans I've had for a while. I'm back again. You probably don't even realize I ever left, but my battery died and my memory card was full, so I had to change the battery and download all that footage so I can end this video once and for all. I'm exhausted. I am so tired. It is almost dark outside, but let me continue with what I'm getting rid of. This is a cashmere knit from south of the border, Cronulla. It is very tight fitting. It's a great layering piece, but the color's just wrong. This I got from shopbop.com. It is a beautiful poncho. It is beautiful, but again, just not my color. I think my mum might like that one. And this one, as I mentioned earlier, ill-fitting. It's actually supposed to be a crop top, so it just slides off my shoulders all the time, shows off my boobs. It's just wrong, so that's going. This I almost decluttered 2 weeks ago, going as I mentioned earlier, as well as this one, the Mavi tee, the Free People knit, another layering tee. On my pursuit of the perfect white tee, I keep purchasing all the wrong ones. This one I decided to let go of. I actually loved this top. It's Free People. I love the motif, but it was a crop top, but I got it in a large so that it wouldn't be cropped, but it's just so boxy and just does not flatter me at all. It just makes me look too chesty. Another white t-shirt. This is a long sleeve white tee. This was a little cami that I got from Gander. This is a tank, a white tank that I've had for so long. This I've also worn to death. A Wild Fox little tee that says couldn't be happier. A Alexander Wang tank top, again in the wrong colors. This is just a cream beanie that I just don't think flatters me at all, and that is it. Oh my god, I am so tired. That has taken me all day. I have been at this all day, guys. It is just a huge job, but it is a huge relief. I think I have gotten rid of half my clothes. If you take into account 2 weeks ago the declutter I did then, in addition to this, it's definitely half my wardrobe. I'm feeling great. Although I'm exhausted, I'm feeling great. It's dinner time. I have been at this all day. I can't believe it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Marie Kondo, for inspiring me to start this decluttering process. Next will be my shoes and bags, makeup. I don't think I need to declutter my jewelry, but yeah, I will tackle those next. And I hope to see you. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can check out those videos if you're interested in decluttering. I know I love watching these videos. I find them very therapeutic. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye.